open.
Hi, everybody.
Right out the box.
Favorite time on a Saturday morning. The fellas are here. You know the segment. You don't even need to introduce the segment anymore. Your favorite part of the time.
Favorite part of
This is the reason I get out of bed on Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of people. We get out of bed so they can stay in bed and watch the segment. All right. When we love someone, here's today's topic.
Yes.
We tend to let them get away with things that we wouldn't tolerate from anyone else. Allegedly because we love them. We turn a blind eye. But one relationship expert says there are 5 things that you should never let slide.
Oh.
No matter what.
Okay.
The first, a lack of communication.
I'd agree with that.
Okay.
What's the point?
I know, right?
Right.
Compromised values. You disagree on specific values. That one's a gray area.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah, that's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it depends.
It really does.
There's some things that we can disagree on, you know.
Religion. But still be
Politics.
together. Politics,
Yeah.
like, you know, I think we
I
can.
can't.
Right.
I
You
can't.
can't.
I
Like,
disagree
if
on
y'all not
religion. I'm
equally yoked,
okay with that.
you're not equally
If
yoked,
we
you can't be
disagree on
together.
politics.
Not in this day and age.
Especially in
It's
this
hard.
day and age.
Yeah, this day and age, that's true.
I can't
No,
because
that's
it's
true.
so divided in
Yeah,
here, so I
that's
couldn't do that.
We could disagree on whether I should party all night. As long as you don't kick me out the house, we can stay together.
Yeah.
Deal breaker. All right. Speaking of which, number 3 is ongoing jealousy.
Yeah, that gets exhausting. You can't put up with that.
So what if you're partying all night?
Well, if you're jealous of me partying, I guess that's a problem, right? But if you're just jealous in general,
A little jealousy's kind of sexy.
it's kind of cute, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like you
I'll
just
take a little bit.
A little bit.
I'll take a little bit if you acknowledge that there's no real reason for it. I
Right.
feel like once I don't trust you, and that's where
That's
the jealousy
different.
comes from.
That's different.
Then we might as well end. Which is a segue to number 2, which is broken trust.
Well, if you can't trust, then
yeah,
why
it's
in a
a wrap.
relationship? Yeah.
And then finally, any public humiliation.
No, we can't put up with that.
Well, it depends on the level of public humiliation, right? Like,
Well,
when you get married, I smash the cake in your face. It's kind of public humiliation. You're not going to leave me, right?
Can we put a stop to that,
If
by
we're
the
at a
way?
party, I
The
agree with
smashing
you.
cake in the face?
Yeah,
I
let's not
agree
do
with
that
you.
anymore
We
with
can
actions.
pass that,
That's
right?
just dumb. So I felt like when I read the public humiliation, I thought of you.
Me?
I did. And I will tell you why, because there's context.
You look publicly
There's
humiliated.
context. No, I have been at events with you when we're out, and once they put a mic in your hand, the
There's no
jokes
telling.
are liable to go
Right.
anywhere.
Oh, that's
Right.
true.
You know, and if you
There's
sit
no
there,
telling what's
I've
gonna
sat
come out
there
his mouth.
sometimes and go, oh.
Yeah, I've
my.
had people stop me and be like, no,
That's never
sometimes Mike goes a little...
mean-spirited.
Right.
So I think it's the level of sensitivity, right? Have you ever had somebody who's like, yo, stop putting me on blast publicly?
Oh, well, maybe somebody I work with very, very closely every morning. Hopefully she's not watching.
So that's a deal breaker?
So that's, I mean, like again, I said it depends, right? Like, I mean, if you're constantly embarrassing, you know what I mean, and humiliating, not even so much like humiliating
Right.
your significant other, then I think that's a deal breaker. But if you're just like sometimes my wife is just like, you just loud all the time. I don't know if she's humiliated, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Of all people in the newsroom, your voice cuts through everything. You ever notice that?
You're a little loud.
I'll never hear myself.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In fact, he doesn't even have a microphone on.
I know, right? It's carrying through. Let us know
All right,
what
here's a
you
mic
think.
thing real quick.
Go ahead, tell me.
The 5 deal breakers, right?
Okay.
I can accept all of them if the sex is really good.
All right. Tweet us.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, good night. We'll be here every Saturday.
All this thing. There's an asterisk at the bottom. This is for Jerrick. There are no deal breakers in the right context.
If everything is watching.
So this will probably be the final episode of Two Mics
Yeah.
and a Bill.
It's
Thanks
been
so
a good
much for
run.
watching.